Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more FM23 here with the Orange Foxes. And as you can see, we are starting on a different screen than we tend to do. So I thought that we are gonna look a little bit closer at each match, at least in this episode, because, well, reasons. After last episode, where we didn't really have a good start, or it was at least underwhelming to begin with, that season start, right? A draw and, kind of a draw again with the penalties where we did go through in that cup. Yeah, I thought, yeah, okay, steady on. Let's get into this game and hopefully we can win it. Now, as you can see right here, of course, we did not win it. So this Hillerød game, they're called Hillerød, I could not really fathom what I was seeing. At least not after, when I'm looking at all this. Technically, we got destroyed, right? 3-1, right? At home. But that is only the result. Everything else, basically every single thing I can find, we are the better team. And I didn't see myself changing anything tactically after this. Would do us any favors, at least. I don't think it would do us any favors changing anything here. What I will say is that our players' effectiveness in front of goal is terrible, right? We have a lot of shots and not a lot on target. I already could see that already in this game, okay? So, and also, as you can see, their chances is basically, I mean, what the hell can I do here? We are basically not giving away any big opportunities, and still they score 3 goals. And some of these are those terrible ways where our defenders are stopping running and just letting them go in, or a free kick, and you know how it goes. This, right? You know how it goes. I've been really struggling with those really haunting, horrible ways the defenders are currently defending. It's really frustrating right now. But, I mean, neither the match engine or the statistics is suggesting I should really change anything. So, yeah, we're looking good. Ignore the result. But God, is it hard to convince yourself when you see the result, isn't it? It's really hard. But everything is telling me here, at least, is do no changes. The next game in the league was against Skive IK. I actually don't know what. Oh, it's actually standing for Idrætsklub, which translates to association club, or no, sports club, basically. Yeah, sports club. So Skive Sports Club, basically. 2-2. Not a bad result, I would say. And we were closer to winning than they were, at least in my opinion. So I think they should consider themselves lucky finding a second goal really late. As you can see, they didn't really have a whole lot else in the second half. So I think they got away with a win or a draw here. Actually, I think we should have won this one. It felt like we were the better team, and one of their goals was this one was a penalty, right? The last one, it was a penalty. I think they are lucky to get away with it. And the XG against, not suggesting that they are the better team. Well, it is, but it's not true. It's not true. We were the better team in this match as well. Yeah, but I mean, after this match, we had 2 draws and 1 loss in the league. It doesn't look great on paper, but still I'm still convinced that no changes is the way to go here. The statistics and analyzing on this match again is telling me that we should start winning soon enough. Right after that, and 2 days before the transfer window closed, I panicked. I panicked and brought in a new player. His name is Gabriel Christensen, 22-year-old winger, or inverted winger, actually. He can play kind of both things, and also play in the midfield as a Marseiller if we needed him to do that. Now, yeah, it is kind of a panic buy, because I didn't really need him at the moment that I brought him in, but yeah. Let's just say good thing I did panic, because just 1 day later, on the transfer day, Petreus was offered a contract by Kolding IF, and he demanded 700 wages to stay with us, so I guess the panic was deserved, I suppose. So yeah. And right after that happened, I panicked again. and brought in a backup target forward, which is Jeppe Mogensen, a 27-year-old, arguably as good as Andersen, to be honest, the other target forward we do have now. So we have kind of two pretty decent target forwards up front now, who I think they are likely gonna split the games between them. So yeah, good. I mean, again, let's hope that I didn't. Let's hope the panic is gonna be deserved, right? 2 days later and 3 minutes on the pitch, or 4 minutes in this case, Mogensen did score a goal. So I guess, again, deserved. Just 2 days later and 4 minutes into the game, right? That's pretty good. But the rest of the game, same story about this game as the previous kind of games we played in this season. We barely get a shot on target, and yeah, even with us telling the worst shooters, I mean, basically everyone in our team is told not to take shots, well, or shoot less often, and we are also working the ball into the box, yet we are heavily punished. I mean, to an extreme degree that I have never seen before in FM. Well, at least not this many games in a row where we are playing well, because yes, we are the better team yet again. It's frustrating to see a 12-shot, 1 on target. The only one is that's the goal that he gets. Everything is shouting that we are the better team, but our players are not capable in any given situation in front of the goal to get it on target. We are controlling the game. We are having some good ways of getting the ball into the box, and also, I mean, most of our shots, if I'm not mistaken, is also inside the box area. Can we see that analytic data here? I mean, it's half and half, right? It's half and half. But as you can see, we are letting them get into our box area as well and taking shots. Now, one of them is the penalty, so the XG is again 0.78 from that penalty. So we are already now in the season, we have 3 penalties against us and basically lost from 3 penalties, right? But they do get a couple of chances in there, and we, as you can see, yeah, it's starting to tell a story about our players more than it is our tactic, I would say. The frustration levels is extremely high right now for me. It's probably the highest it's been in FM23, that is. I haven't seen it this bad, also because of some absolutely horrendous defending in the match engine. Absolutely, where you're just sitting there thinking, could you please just fix that, SI? Could you just update it right now, please? I mean, it is still the beta, so there is a chance that they will fix the absolutely, because everyone is talking about it on the SI forums. But honestly, I do not know what I could possibly change that would make this better in any sort of way. We are by far the better team on the pitch, but we are not finding any points. Right, and that is leading us to the last match I want to talk about. This is a cup game against another non-league team called B913. This time, we are not the better team, I would say. Or, well, it's at least pretty equal in terms of match momentum and possession and, you know, all sorts of things that I could analyze on in this match. But yet again, I mean, we are playing rotation, right? We have a really heavily rotated team, and the dynamics, the morale hit is setting in. You know, our dynamics is all in the red now. So it went through to a penalty shootout again, and we win it again, I guess. So it's like looking at this match. Should we change anything? I do not. I mean, again, it's like we. At least in this one, we have more shots on target, but I actually believe that. Actually, can we see that? I don't remember. Yeah, we do have more shots on target in open play. Is it good enough? Arguably not. But here's the thing: it's not about the whole setup as a whole. Like, it's not the entire tactic that is not working. It is our players not getting it on target and actually finding the net. That is the main thing, because otherwise I think the tactic is working. Anything else but that, it seems to be working. So how can we make sure that we get more goals with the chances we create? Well, we can try and create bigger chances. We can try and put more people in the box so we have more bodies in there, and thereby creating more space in other places. I don't know. But we are definitely at a point now where if we do not see a positive result and also a positive outcome in terms of how we play in the next game, we should probably start looking toward another system, another formation, another completely other kind of scenario, maybe last season's tactic or something, because this can't continue. We need points on the board, otherwise we're going down. We can't keep saying, oh, we're just unlucky, oh, we're just unlucky, oh, we're just unlucky, because that is what I see right now. We have been extremely unlucky, but we can't keep saying it. Right, that was a very long, schedule overview or looking at fixtures here, but I think we needed to do it because it's been terrible. It's that's the thing, right? It's not been terrible. It's been unlucky in sort of a way, right? I still believe that the tactic is working. I still believe that we could succeed with it, but we are getting to that point, right? As I said just before, we're getting to that point. If we do not see a positive result and a positive outcome in how we're playing against FC Roskilde here, we need to do something drastic. Now, this game, we have to have that in mind. This game is a hard game. We are away from home against FC Roskilde, who is third in the league, and I believe, let's see, media prediction. Oh, there is. Oh, 10th actually. But still, they are third in the league right now, so it's not an easy game. As we can see on the odds here as well, we are not the favorite, right? It's probably more leaning towards the draw, and if it is a draw and we also played quite well, then okay, fair enough. But man, do we need something else here. We do need... Let's actually see what they're saying here, our assistant manager. They want a lower line of engagement. With our tactic, that would be catastrophic to do. I don't understand how the AI can be this stupid. If you took a look at our tactic and you were thinking, oh, maybe we should go for a lower line of engagement, you would be really, really, really wrong, because you would need to change a lot more than just this to make a lower line of engagement work, right? You would need to change the entire system to make a lower line engagement work here. That would not work in my favor to go lower line at all. Not at all, actually. Build match fitness, increased attack duties. Yeah, you could argue that we needed one more on attack when we're playing positive mentality, but yeah, but not true. Lower line of engagement would be terrible for us in any given situation here with our current setup and what else all the instructions are. That would be horrendous to do. So the only thing that I am wondering about to change right here, and I think we will do it. I think we will actually do it, and that is taking out work ball into the box. It doesn't seem to be working for us, and we might as well do it. Now, actually, I have put in, because they didn't have it before, the winger, shoot less often, and also the shoot less often on the inside forward. That means the only player that is not on shoot less often is actually the target forward. I'm not sure if this is it. I'm not sure that this is a positive thing to do or a good thing to do for the tactic overall, but as the players have shown us, they are not capable at shooting very well, and our best player at shooting is Mogensen, so in any case, the target forward that we're going to play in there is going to be our best option of getting goals right now. So it is what it is, right? So let's figure out who we're going to play. I haven't set this up. So I think we're going to do a quick pick, because there is a lot of new players I want in there. So and usually it takes, most of the cases, it's going to take who I want in there. I think the back line here is looking perfectly fine. That's the 4 players I want. And the goalkeeper, Svalling, is in the halfback role. Bierwald on the Carrilero. Might be okay. I don't know. He hasn't had a game yet. So where is Clemenson? He is on international duty, so that's why we see Bierwald in there. I think I'm okay with that. I'm just wondering if there is someone else I want to use. Maybe Masson instead. He's been playing quite well, as it turns out, so I think we're gonna put Masson in there instead. on the carry layer role. Larsen on the wing. Sure, he's also been doing quite well in those 2 games. The new guy, Christensen, on the other side as an inside forward. I'm not sure about that. He doesn't have a really high finishing. And I'm tempted to say when we play with him, maybe on this side, we should play him as an inverted winger. And see how the inverted winger does as a role. I haven't really played with the inverted winger I didn't really like the inverted winger on FM22 or 21. I don't remember FM20 how it did there, but the last 2 editions I didn't really like the inverted winger. But let's try it out here, and he's definitely a better inverted winger than he is an inside forward. So let's try it out. Ernebo up top. Ooh. Should we? No. No. We have 2 good target forwards. We need to play them. I think for this game we're gonna take Andersen. Actually, I've gotta leave Mogensen on the bench here. So in this case, I think Ernebo is coming in and play over here as an inside forward because he is better at finishing. Actually, he's not that great either. Maybe we should just go ahead and do inverted winger on attack. Yeah, why not? Actually, I'm wondering if I should. Now when I see it, I might want to do a support inverted winger here. Let the wingback come up here. And maybe put the Masealer on attack instead to really overload this area over here with... Because, yeah, let's just see how that does. And that will put him further in here. Yeah, let's try that. It's a very slight change, but it could be good. It could be good. It could be good maybe. We'll see how that turns out in this match at least. Let's just try that. And actually, now when I am added, let's put him in there again. Where is he? We have so many players. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Put him in here again. And take that off. Just go for position as an inverted winger, right? But yeah, we don't want to play him in this game. We might want him on the bench because he can play so many position. So let's put him on the bench here. We do need 3 under 18s, and we do not have that, do we? No. So Bierval, I think you have to come out for someone else that is a little bit younger. Oliver Jakobsen, he is a pretty... Oh, we have... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. But do we have to... Usually they are putting... Let's see, we got... Let's make sure we have what we need here. We got Lyseng, we got... So we got the defenders right there. We got a striker right here. We got Christensen, who is a, yeah, whatever. And Jakobsen is midfielder. Syrup is also kind of going forward type, but can also play as a Masealer. No, a winger. Okay, I think it's okay. We just don't have a true midfielder with us, but maybe we don't need that. Yeah, I think we're okay. It looks pretty decent to me right now. Now, one thing that I am also worried about in terms of our tactic is this opposition instructions. This could also not be working out, especially against this tactic. This is the 3rd time we are playing it, and it could be the 3rd time that we are getting absolutely beaten by these defensive midfielders. Every time we're playing against this tactic, these defensive midfielders are pushing up extremely high on us. So it's the area where they are gonna sit is basically where the AMC is. It's like there are gonna be so many bodies in there that we can't really handle the balls over the top because they're gonna make runs in behind us because we are playing high lines. And when they have that many players, I don't know why the defensive midfielders are pushing that high up with this new edition FM23, that is. But we have a problem with this formation and tactic they are using. I just don't have an answer to it, to be honest. I really don't. Maybe we should mark them tightly, or maybe we should trigger a press on them. So far, I haven't really seen anything that suggests that any of those things are really good. But they are also just these defensive midfielders seems to have really high ratings if I do not do anything against them. So I think we do need to trigger a press on them. But it could also be a really bad thing to do that. And in this case, because we are doing this, I am very tempted to say that we do not want to do it on the central defenders. We just let them play whatever and then trigger a press on the midfield instead. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to deal with it. Hopefully, because otherwise, what I've seen in the other matches, it's not good. These defensive midfielders have been destroying us in the other games. Anyway, I think we are about ready to get into the match here. All right, let's hit the submits and see if everything is as it should be. It looks like it. Now, remember our moral. Actually, let's go back if I can maybe... well, actually, I don't think we can. Let's just click here. Let's take a look at the moral. Just for a... Yeah, the team cohesion, the club atmosphere is very low right now. It's in the reds, actually. And at the start of the season, it was all green, right? It was pretty far up. So that also... Trust me, the dynamics are very, very important to how well your team is playing on the pitch. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're, again, not really seeing anything too good. We're probably not going to win 3 or 4-0 here. I don't see that happening with how everything is going. But a good result in this match... Is there any... I don't hear anything. Oh yeah, okay. I just needed my headset on. I forgot to put my headset on. There we go. There is sounds in the game. I was confused for a moment there. So I don't think this is gonna be a game where we're gonna win by 3 or 4 goals, like I said. So a good result would be something like a 1-0, a 1-1, a draw. Basically, a draw would not be bad. As long as we see some positive things in terms of how we want to see the tactic work, or at least how I want to see the tactic work, then I can't complain too much. It's going to be a grind. This season is going to be a grind. We already knew that.
Swing it in.
That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good. See, that was pretty good, wasn't it? That was really good. And maybe the wingback will have more joy over there now when we have an inverted winger on support. And by that, getting more crosses in towards the target forward. On this side as well.
With a long pass.
But we'll see if that is the case. At least we've seen one case of it now.
Him out. Bright approach, isn't it?
That's bad. Getting in behind us. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
You got to be kidding me. Another penalty.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Another penalty. I can't do anything about this. I can't do anything about it. Tactically, it's just... I feel so unlucky right now.
Oh, my word, that is fantastic!
This has been my problem the entire season so far. I'm seeing positive things from, when we are going forward. And then they have, one highlight and they get a penalty. And it's like, okay, well, what can I do? Here we go.
Decent looking ball. There was
nice,
no reaching that.
But it's not going over the line. I'm so frustrated with this. I am so frustrated.
Oh, great run, magical.
Jesus Christ, I am getting absolutely disgusted by how this is. Oh, good thing Peterson was there. That should have gone in. That should have gone in for them. So that was one good opportunity for them. Oh, here we go again. They're getting behind. Oh, kill me! Just fucking kill me, man!
And he knows he's in serious trouble here. That is the second
absolutely shitting on me right now. Oh my god! I just need a moment here. I just need a moment because this is just... I don't know. It's just so unbelievable how many things can go bad in so many games in a row. It just keeps going, man. It's just... We can't take this. I mean, this game is over already. It's done. It's dusted. It doesn't matter anymore. We might as well not play it. I mean, we're gonna lose it. No matter what I'm gonna do from here on out, we're gonna lose it. And I mean, Mortensen just giving away a penalty when he shouldn't, and then a couple of minutes later, taking his second yellow. God dang! What is this? What is this? 2 up top, I guess. I don't know what to do here. I have no idea what to do. Hannibal, why can you play Hannibal? Why can you can't? Yeah, it's not really working here. So we have no wide players. We just play with 2 up top. Sure. I don't even care. To be honest, I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care because I cannot see us get any positive result now. We might as well lose 4 or 5-0. I do not care now.
Little chip through.
I honestly don't care about this match. I'm even so annoyed by it that I don't even want to see the extended highlights. I'm just gonna go only commentary because I don't really care. Key highlights, sorry.
In hot pursuit,
I really don't care. But I think you can see where my frustration is coming from, right? It's like every time I'm seeing a highlight going not our way, our defenders or the match engine is just giving me an absolutely
right up against it.
You know, an absolutely just show time. It's just, I mean, I can't even speak correctly right now. But whatever happens in the rest of this match, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And you can always sit there thinking, oh, you should probably have told him not to get stuck in or something like that. The player that won the yellow, that got the yellow. Sure, but
clever idea. He won't be too happy.
I mean, he's not on get stuck in. He's not. He just did something stupid. Again, I feel so unlucky right now with how the game's turning out for us.
That is welcome relief for the goalkeeper.
Could be a good chance here from the ball. I mean, we're not playing terrible, right? In terms of being 1 man behind, we're not playing terribly.
Just too much. Fractions.
Well, hit the crossbar.
Looking to hit the front line.
Right. So this game is all about managing the condition and not let anyone get another red. That's it.
Ready to go again.
It is possible that we are not conceding anymore, but
can he get onto this?
I think the later on in the game we get, where it's only 1-0, the better the chance, of course, of that happening. But I still don't see us not conceding one more.
Terribly wayward. Nice interception.
That's still going to happen, I think.
An adventurous pass. Chasing after it.
I mean, so far we're doing okay. That's offside. Yeah, that music is a little bit premature because that was clearly offside. It was not even remotely close to being a goal. Start second half. There we go. Yeah, we don't even have a shot on target yet. We were really close to getting one over the line on a corner, but that seems a very long time ago now. So, yeah. Yeah, whatever. It's so... Honestly, it's so hard sitting here just even giving a shit. It's like... It's just whatever. Okay, well, then... put him on, and I guess selling for Jakobsen.
And we go again.
Hannibal. You know, when I've seen this many times, you haven't seen the other matches, but when you see this right after, when you're thinking, okay, one more time, let's give it one more go, because I've been unlucky, and then you see this shit show. It's like you're getting... FM is really handing you the worst of the worst. It's absolutely not enjoyable. It's not. It's oh man, it's yeah. The frustration is not even on the scale anymore. To be honest, it's not. Well, there we go. That's the match, and it. Yeah. Well. That's a good indicator of how unlucky we have been, right? The match momentum. it went pretty well, and then we get shit on. then the game is just shitting on us like there is absolutely no tomorrow. And there we go. End of that. So let's continue. Right, so I'm sitting here in between the matches, of course, sitting here wondering, is there anything I can change to make it, push it in a direction where we could, you know, have some positive outcomes. I mean, this game, I don't, I mean, what can I do about Mortensen doing what he did? You could sit there and argue that you should have taken care of that yellow card and put him on, what is it called, ease off tackles, right? Sure, but I mean, the odds of that happening was, yeah. Then you could say, okay, well, you saw that both the cases, they were getting in behind him, right? That winger was getting in behind him. I mean, I saw it the first time, and I was thinking, okay, well, that is what it is. And the second time, we get the red card. So it's not even, I could not even say that I probably should have pushed down the lines or something like, we should probably maybe have gone down the lines or something like that, right? Which we did later on, of course. But if you only see the first occasion of it, you're thinking, okay, that's one thing happening. And so far, we're looking pretty good in the game, the first 10 minutes. And then they get one chance where we get a yellow card and they get a penalty. Okay, well, okay, fair enough. And the next thing you see is a red card. I don't think I could have done anything to prevent that to happen, because I wasn't given enough information to know it would be happening, right? So I don't see myself in any given situation. I could have done anything else in the match. Yeah, so I think we are gonna continue with this, because and I do think actually the work the ball into the box, take that out is actually a good thing. And I do also think that we should play with an inside inverted winger instead, very likely. I'm actually going to push that throughout the entire thing here and push it over here as well. Inverted winger, please, on support, and push the Marseiller on attack in this one as well. And also this one, I probably want to have, again, this one on support, but I'm wondering if I even want the Marseiller on attack here. I don't think so. I think instead I might have the target forward on attack actually in this one. Now this one is hit early crosses, and this one, did he, I don't think that had, yeah. So that should be good. I think that's okay. I like that change. Did we actually put, no, but maybe I don't want, in this, on the cautious, maybe I don't want them to shoot less often in this one. I only kind of want that when we are really controlling the game. So I think I'm okay with them having a few more shots off when we're playing cautious, and the same over here when we are playing very defensive. Yeah. Right. But, yeah, going back to it again, I don't really see changing anything, right? I feel like we are just getting absolutely FM'd. And it's not a scripted thing, it's actually FM'd, right? We're getting freaking incredibly unlucky so far in the season. That's my feeling about it still. So let's continue and get to the next game then. So we are up against the team called Hvidovre IF, and this is a game that we are probably not gonna win. They are predicted first. The board thinks we're gonna lose it. The fans thinks we're gonna lose it. I think we're gonna lose it. I am setting it up so we are playing on cautious. We have a lot of pretty fast players in there. Larsen, Brun Madsen is very quick. Ørneborg is really quick. Petersen is very quick. Broberg is very quick. We are kind of trying to counter them when they are playing into us with this tactic, of course. I think that's the best ideally that's the best thing we can do. I will start with Mogensen up there. Or a target forward. We could try a deep line forward, but I feel like the target forward is still gonna be the best option of getting a goal from a corner or something like that. So yeah, we will play with a target forward. The opposition instructions is actually again this 4-2-3-1. It seems like the AI just really love this formation a lot. Now we did see from the start of the last game that we did kind of well in terms of match momentum. We created chances and stuff. So I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about shitty things happening to us, right? And also, of course, we're playing someone that is probably having a lot better team than us, and the morale, you can see it's right over here. The morale is it's dipping. It's really dipping now. So I don't really expect a good result here. I don't. But let's find out. Let's get into it and see if we can manage to just maybe even squeeze a draw or something home, or at least just please, match engine, don't. Just don't fuck around, right? Just don't give me a red card or penalties in the 80th minute or, you know, stuff like that. Please don't. Because I've seen enough of it now. I don't need to see more in this season. At least not for a couple of games, because oh my god, has it been an absolutely... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens in this game, because we are up against a good opponent, but... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I kind of forgot we were on key highlights. Let's go to extended again here. I do like to play on extended, but it's just that last game I was just... Fuck this. Get me out of it. Understandably, I think. That's a good save. That's a very good save. Yeah, very good save by Andersen. He kept us in there.
Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
We seem to be, the way I'm setting up my set pieces here on the corners, defensively speaking, I haven't really conceded many from corners. I have conceded from free kicks, directly from free kicks, but what can you do about that, I guess. But yeah, on corners, we seem to be pretty good with defending how I'm setting them up, so I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't really conceded a whole lot of corners in FM23 so far, that's nice, at least. And as we can see on the statistics here, it seems like we are making it a pretty even game. Pretty even game so far. We haven't seen a highlight for us, but yeah, this is not looking terribly. Actually looks okay so far. Okay. Good defending. Lawson, can we switch the side here? Yes, good. Hannibal? No. Didn't cancel them here.
With a long pass.
That should be offside. Yeah, it's offside. It looked very, very offside to me, so I was not really worried about that going in. Alright. I mean, I'm kind of happy so far.
Off the post.
And then we almost conceded one from a free kick, which, yeah. Free kicks seems very, very lethal in FM23, to be honest. But that was not a terrible start to the game here in the first half. That was not terrible at all, actually. Yeah, we don't really have a lot of chances, but neither do they, really. I mean, yeah, they do get a couple of chances, but I don't think that's something we can avoid completely. So I'm optimistic about second half. Kind of optimistic, but also not denying that we're probably going to lose it. But it wasn't terrible.
Great exchange.
It wasn't a terrible match so far.
Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back.
Lovely. But yeah, I'm also... I mean, we don't seeing a lot of our attacks, so or build-ups or anything. But it seems like we do get into the box, right? So... But what I was trying to say is we don't see a lot of runs in behind them. But there should be some with pass into space, but we're just not seeing them. Okay, 66 minutes. Well, I mean, there is not a whole lot of highlights in this one. Svalling is defending really well in there. So, I mean, it seems like our winger over here is not getting a lot of joy. Could we, like, go a little bit more direct, maybe? Try and go a little bit more direct. And Larsen is fine. I mean, his condition is fine. And now when we're going a bit more direct, he might have some joy. He might find some joy. Target forward. We could try someone else, but I don't know. We could try put Jonas Andersen in there. Just to make some changes, I suppose. Svalling is also... His condition is a problem. He's playing well, but his condition is a problem. Clemmensen is not exactly a halfback, but he can definitely do the duty here. He's fairly tall, fairly decent jumping reach. His heading is 1, which is not great, to be honest. So... I don't know, but otherwise his statistics should be capable of doing a halfback role. And the reason I really like the halfback is because they're going down between the two defenders, who is gonna go wider when we have the ball. That's why I like it, because any other role down here don't do that. It's only the halfback that is actually cutting down and sitting like it's a central 3 kind of thing. And no other duty or no other role is doing that, and I like it. I really like. I think that the halfback role is one of the better roles, or at least one of my favorite roles in FM. And it's probably not that used, actually. I think it's probably one of the least used roles in FM by players. But I do like it. So that's 2 changes in this. Yeah, that's fine. We can try that. We can try that.
And look to build on that.
Okay.
Forced the error to put an end to it.
All right. Can we defend this, please?
He's got time.
No. Okay. Pretty poor shot. But it was a bit too easy for him to get in there, wasn't it? That was probably that's the chance that I didn't like to see. But again, we are not terrible here. Well, 78 minutes and we're still drawing with them. Could go our way as well. It's not just one chance in behind them, and here we go. Let's see if we can get it in. I think he can. Ernborg's in. Just over the top. But it seems to be opening up a little bit.
Looking at the referee.
I'm tempted to go positive, actually. Let's go positive and change it to slightly more direct, actually.
Another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Plenty of time to recover.
What are we? We just need fast players in there. Cole would be good.
Down the flank.
And Christensen. Just get me the fast players in there, right? I'm going for it here. I'm so starving for a good result. Also, Blitzfeld in. Come on. Could go horribly wrong, but I mean, I'm trying to win the game here. Maybe I should just have been satisfied with the draw. Okay.
He's looked long this time. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack.
Gonna be it. All right. I mean, I think that went as well as we could have hoped. Getting a point out of this one was pretty good, I would say. It's pretty good. It's a good result, but did we play good? Did we play well? Yeah, I would say we played quite well here. We defended really good. We defended really good against a really good team in the league. They have some really good players. I mean, these guys are not a bad team. They are definitely a level above us. So I think this was not the worst. Yes, we only had really one chance that we saw, but I think we can be happy with this. I think we definitely can be happy with this. But it is leaving us still without a win in the league. That is the 5th game now in the league where we don't... I mean, we have 3 points, right? We have 3 points, 2 draws and what is it? 1, 2, 3 losses. So it's, what is it, 6 game? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, so 3 losses and 3 draws. Not great. And we will also now have the problem with the board probably soon enough telling us that you need to do better, mate. I mean, they are... I don't know, actually, if that's going to be the case. Let's actually take a look at them. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. No, they actually... Yeah, because they only really feel like we should get... or attempt to avoid relegation. So they are pretty satisfied so far. The fans, of course, not. I mean... They are not going to be satisfied with where we are right now, but that's okay. It's more important that the board is okay with it, because we could potentially, if this continue right without me getting any good results here in the next couple, it's not far from us getting sacked. Then it's not going to be far from us getting sacked. Having just a couple more draws and losses here, then the board will lose the trust in us. So that's also a problem. But I don't see why I would change anything for the next couple of games. I think we're still doing good. I mean, not very big changes. I think the Masila on attack and Inward Winger on support seems to be okay. And yeah, what I'm maybe thinking is we should probably be a bit more direct. Maybe slightly more direct might happen to be a bit better for us. Even going through the mid, it might be happening to be better for us. I think I will try to do that in this positive mentality. Let's actually save that as 1.2 because, yeah, it's not a big change. And this one, probably also more direct. The tempo doesn't need to go up. I just want to be a little bit more direct with getting forward. Maybe the tempo should be higher on the cautious. I don't know. I mean, mean, it's slightly lower here, so it's going to standard. Yeah, let's do that, actually. With the cautious, save that as well. Save that as well. And over here, we have already more direct and slightly higher tempo. Actually, go back to... Okay, so that's actually changing anything. Change it anyway. Yeah. Now, I am not using this defensive unless we are really in problems, right? Even against these opponents we just played, who is probably likely the best in the league, we never touched it. We were playing on cautious all the way through, and we did quite well. At least in my opinion, we did quite well, you know, within the circumstances. So yeah, I think we're good. I think we're still good, but I'm also worried going forward here. But I don't see. Here's the thing: I don't know when I'm gonna come back now, because if it turns out that it's still getting worse, I'm likely gonna come back earlier on. We have FC Midtjylland in the cup. Yeah, we're gonna lose that one. I can tell you already now, that is a loss. But it really depends on how things are going when I'm coming back. So I can't really tell you. It could be in this game down here, Skive A, B, or it could be already in Thisted B93, because if it's going terrible in the first 2 games here and the board is going to tell us, well, you gotta man up now. So it depends on what happens now. I can't really tell. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, because, man, am I frustrated with some of the things happening in this early stages of this season. Hopefully we can turn it around, but again, I hope you're enjoying it anyway, and it's not too terrible content. Hopefully not. So yeah, guys, I'll see you around next time.